on, everyone? DSP here, and welcome to the weekend preview for July 18th, 2011. First of all, let me apologize as my AC is pumping at the max right now. It is an extremely dreary but humid day here in Connecticut, so bear with me. And I'm also sporting my CM Punk haircut, or hairdo, in honor of CM Punk's victory over John Cena last night and leaving the WWE as the champion. If you aren't a wrestling fan, you probably have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, so just ignore it. But anyway, yeah, my hair's really long. I need to get it cut, and so I said, I gotta get it out of my face, so I just combed it back today. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this, or I'm definitely have to get it cut at some point, but the thing is, I've been so busy and there's so much going on this week, I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to do it, but we'll talk about that as we get to it. So, first let's do a little bit of recap of what's happened over the past week, the things that I've done on YouTube, some updates on some things that are going on right now, problems, but also contests and stuff like that. So first of all, over the past week, it was a filler week because there really weren't any retail releases, and so I had to find stuff to do to fill up the time. So first, I did a playthrough of American McGee's Alice, which was the game back from 2000 or 2001 that ended up having a sequel this year with Alice Returns, Madness Returns, sorry. And so I played through the original one on Xbox. Then I played a couple demos. I played the Catherine demo, and I really liked that game. I thought that was really good, and I'm definitely going to be checking that out next week when it comes out. I also tried out El Shaddai, and then I also did the Sonic Generations demo before time expired. I also played some more of the Uncharted 3 beta, did some of the cooperative modes, and played on the new maps because that beta actually expired last week, and so I wanted to do it before that expired as well. And then after that, I started a surprise playthrough of Beyond Good and Evil, and I'm still playing that right now. It's the HD remake that was released recently that I'm playing. So, then I belched very loudly to the camera. And then on Saturday, John Rambo was here. We filmed a new episode of Smart Guys that's up on his channel, John Rambo Presents. And we also did a co-op playthrough of Lucha Fury, which is a arcade-style side-scrolling beat-em-up in the kind of like in the style of Final Fight or the Simpsons arcade game, that kind of thing. That's what the game played like. So that's also all that footage that I just mentioned is up on DSPGaming. And then I attended a local tournament on Sunday for fighting games. Unfortunately, I overslept because I'm an idiot. Just a sign of how old I'm getting that I can't even wake up in time to get to a tournament that's 5 minutes away from my house on time. But yeah, so I showed up and I did horribly in the tournament, obviously because I wasn't prepared. But I did get a little bit of the finals of the footage of that tournament up over on DSP Street Fighter if you want to check it out. Every Sunday we're going to be doing casuals and or a tournament for fighting games, so you're going to expect weekly on Sundays. Usually you'll have new fighting game footage, okay? So, that's the past week. Now, a couple other issues before we get to what's coming up this week that I want to address. The first one is the YouTube view bug. The YouTube view bug, I talked about this in a special video that I made this week, is basically a bug where any videos that were posted up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this past week didn't properly get the views that they were supposed to get. For example, I played, one thing I forgot to mention, I did play the online gameplay of Transformers Dark of the Moon this past week as well, and I liked it a lot, and that's up on DSPGaming, but you'll notice, if you look at that playlist, the videos say they only have 300 views each, which is absolutely ridiculous. They've been up since Thursday. No, they don't have 300 views. They probably have several thousand views each. So, there's a bug, whatever it is. YouTube, again, they do this all the time. They change their coding, they're trying to improve stuff, and they fuck everything up. They've managed to really screw up videos for half of the past week, and they're not getting the proper views, okay? Or not showing the proper views. Some of these are fixing themselves. For example, the Lucha Fury playthrough seems to have refreshed, and it seems to be correct now in the amount of views that are showing on it. But, again, the videos, the Dark of the Moon videos from Thursday, the Beyond Good and Evil playthrough, none of those are reflecting the proper views. Even the update video that I made about the YouTube bug only says it has a couple thousand views when usually those get over 10,000 views. So I know it's still not correct. It seems like maybe it's creeping in and fixing itself slowly, but it hasn't, officially fixed itself yet, and it's going to take a while. So we'll see what happens with that. And hopefully it does fix itself and I don't get cheated out of views, because as you know, that's how I get paid, pure based on how many views I get on my videos. But it is what it is, I guess, for now, until we confirm that it's not going to fix itself. You know, I can't really freak out. So that's that. That's going on with some videos. The other thing I want to remind everyone, I still have this contest. It is ongoing. It is a giveaway contest for a copy of Fear 2 for the Xbox 360 and a copy of Infamous 2 for the PlayStation 3. And this copy of Infamous 2 comes with all of the special codes that came with the Hero Edition of the game, okay? All you have to do to enter this contest is you go to my website, thekingofhate.com. There's a section right there on the forums that says it's contests. You go in there, you're going to find it, the Fear 2 and the Infamous 2 contest. Go in that thread, and all you need to do, you post up once what your favorite playthrough of mine was. And that's it. No duplicate entries are accepted. We are monitoring that thread. We're checking for duplicate IPs. So if you try to mess around and cheat by posting multiple times or you creating multiple accounts and then posting up, we're going to catch you and we're going to ban you from the website. So don't try to cheat on the contest. I thought we'd get maybe 1,000 total entries. So far, we have over 1,300 entries. And it's not even been a week since I announced this contest yet. So that's pretty crazy, and I'm excited that there's that much participation and that much interest. Now keep in mind, it's not limited to the United States. It is an international contest. No matter where you live, you can enter. Just obviously be sure that U.S. postal mail can be delivered to where you live. I can't help it if you live in an embargoed country, okay? Alright, so that's it for the past week, what's been going on. And now I want to talk about what's coming up this week, because I'm really excited. A lot of stuff coming up this week. There are multiple retail releases. There's also DLCs. So let's get started. First of all, today, I want to focus on Beyond Good and Evil. I'm not sure how long the game is, okay? So far, I think I'm over 6 hours into it, and I really want to give it more time. So I'm going to be sitting down all day today. That's all I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, I'll be able to put maybe another 6 to 8 hours into it and beat it today. But again, I'm not sure how long the game is, so I don't know if I will beat it, even if I put that much time into it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now, regardless of if I beat it or not, if I don't beat it today, I will be playing the game eventually and beating it. I just don't know when, because I obviously want to play the new stuff before I play this old stuff, okay? So, what's coming out this week? First of all, 2 retail releases coming out tomorrow on Tuesday. You've got Captain America, which is the movie tie-in video game, and then you also have Call of Juarez, the Cartel, which takes the Call of Juarez game line from the past into the present. It's now going to be present day Mexico, where you're fighting off drug lords and such. So I'm going to be checking those 2 retail games out this week. Also on Tuesday comes up the next Fallout New Vegas DLC, Old World Blues. I'll be checking that out. I'm not 100% on when. I may be trying it out Tuesday. I may be doing it later. But I will be doing it sometime this week. That's a definite. And then finally, there's another DLC for Mortal Kombat 9. It is Rain. He is another new character that's being released. The 3rd of 4 DLC characters to be released for that game. I will be checking him out. I'm not sure when. It could be on Sunday during the fighting game footage, or it could be earlier if I get to it earlier. So it all depends on how long it takes for me to beat the other things coming out this week. I'm in no rush to play with Rain. I don't think it's like a massive rush to get to it. But I will be doing that sometime this week as well. So those are the releases for this week. Now keep in mind also, John Rambo will be here on Saturday for another episode of Smart Guys. We will be doing more co-op gameplay. In fact, we found several co-op games on Xbox Live Arcade that have come out in the past month or so, and so we want to kind of get to some of them. I think some of the candidates are Warhammer 40,000. There's a shooter game, a top-down shooter game for that we might play. There's a zombie game called Dead Block we might play. I'm not saying 100% we're playing these games, but these are just some examples of games that have come out that we are looking to play on, from some cooperative play. So that will be coming up on Saturday, and then as I said, on Sunday you will have more fighting game footage, whether it's just casual play from the Games Etc. Venue that we go to here in, well not here, but in Stratford, Connecticut. Every Sunday, you'll have footage from that, or maybe I'll do the Rain DLC. We'll see what happens on Sunday. So that's what's coming up this week. It's going to be a lot of content, and next week's not going to be too shabby either, with other multiple retail releases that are coming out next week. So I'm really looking forward to it. There's also a beta coming out next week. So this is good. 2 jam-packed weeks we're going to have now of new content, all new games. A lot of people complain, oh, Phil, it's been very slow. Well, what do you want me to do? No new games have come out. I can only play stuff that comes when it's released, and there haven't really been any retail releases worth playing over the past couple of weeks. So I've been doing my best to fill the time with other things. So And just to let everyone know, in August coming up, there will be 2 slower weeks. And what I'm looking to do is maybe doing some playthroughs that people have wanted me to do to fill up that time. I'm considering doing, maybe possibly playing Oblivion. I'm considering maybe playing some other games that I have lying around that I haven't gotten a chance to play. Not that they're new games, but things that people have asked me to do in the past. I'm also considering doing a Fan Appreciation Week, which I have many games now that I could do multiplayer with the fans. Or I now have my hands, I own every single Mega Man game on the NES except for Mega Man 5. For whatever reason, Mega Man 5 seems extremely hard to find. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be looking for it. I'm kind of wary to buy it off of eBay, because eBay, if it doesn't work, you pretty much get fucked. There's nothing you can do if it's under like a $200 value. They don't give a shit. So I'm kind of afraid to buy it off eBay and then find out it doesn't work. Where I bought these games from are vendors, and I have their addresses and everything, so I know if they don't work, I can go back to them about it. So if I can get my hands on Mega Man 5, I'm seriously considering doing a Mega Man NES marathon. I may do a Mega Week. Mega Man Week, where I just go straight through Mega Man 1 through 6 and try to beat them. Now, not to say that I'm not going to. Let's be honest here. If you don't know what weapons to use against what bosses, those games could take fucking days to beat. So I'm probably going to look up what weapon affects what boss, but I'm not going to cheat per se and figure out how to do everything in the game. I'm just going to be probably looking up their weaknesses so I know what order to go through the stages and such. But a lot of people loved my Mega Man 10 playthrough, thought it was hilarious, said that it was really funny when I played that game to see me die as much as I did and have fun with it. And then when Rambo came over and played it with me, they also liked that. So I may do an entire week of just Mega Man. I have the Mega Man collection for PS2, which has Mega Man 1 through 8. But the problem is with the PS2, it lags. When you hook up the PS2 to a high-definition TV, it lags. And so what I may end up doing is I want to play the original games on the original NES controller, on my original NES, maybe on my old tube TV that I have in my bedroom, and that would be cool. Classic gaming, you know, the originals, the ones that put video games on the map. That's a really cool idea, and I've been looking to do something like that. So I may do something like that in August as well. It all depends, but these are just ideas I'm throwing out there to just let everyone know kind of what I'm thinking about doing, alright? So anyway, that's it for the weekend preview. I know that was a lot to cover, but I wanted to let everyone know what happened, you know, last week and the status update on the view bug and everything, and then what I'm doing this week and some of my ideas. So thanks for hanging in there, bearing with me. That's it for this weekend preview. I will see you guys later during a playthrough.